Last run in Richmond. I completed the marathon course today. Not all in one run, but over the course of several runs, just because I wanted to learn the terrain. Terrain is great. There's maybe like 6 hills on the whole course. When I saw the map for the course, it made my heart so happy. There are so many sections that I have run on. I feel like for some people doing a marathon, it's like going to a new destination, but for me it's gonna be kind of like a homecoming. In my current workout schedule, I've been doing like 2 core days per week. I'll show you guys what I do. So normally I would also stretch, but I'm kind of in a hurry. I moved out of my apartment this morning. I think my room is telling me it's TTG, but I got a flat tire yesterday afternoon, so I also had to have some tire work done this morning. I think it's iconic that the gym is my last stop before leaving, honestly, but I'm gonna miss the most. So I think that Richmond is no longer in the hunt for Natalie's next home. I have this feeling that I've been having a hard time putting into words, but just that I need to move on. I always thought that I wanted to spend my gap year (S) in Richmond. In the weeks leading up to graduation, I was really feeling like I was ready for something new.
To Natalie leaving. Yay.
And being here over the summer kind of confirmed that. Don't get me wrong, Richmond is like the coolest city ever. I love it so much. But you know that old saying about if you love something. Also, I'm just gonna toss a probably on there because, you know, I have been known to make irrational decisions, and everyone who's like, you're leaving, I'm like, I'm not leaving. I'm coming back.
When you left this town with your windows down in the wilderness inside, let the exits pass, all the tar and glass, till the road and skyline. The strangers in this town, they raise you up just to cut you down. Oh, Angela, it's a long time coming.
Quick pit stop for a hike. I literally did the most horrible job parking, but that's fine. I'm gonna be in and out. We're just going to see the vista. You guys didn't know because I didn't post any of my vlogs, but I spent the summer in Richmond, and my summer can kind of be broken down into 3 phases: May, June, and July. May was probably one of the worst months of my life. I lost a job I thought I had lined up. She was like, oh, actually, just kidding. We hired someone else for this position. And I was like, I don't know how I'm going to pay rent and pay for food. Another reason to be happy. I don't really want to give too many details about the situation I was in. Of course, I still had a lot going for me, but realistically, and I don't want to say this, but without like losing a limb or losing a loved one, things really couldn't have been worse. And even though I'm at a low point, I know that I can come back. The wonderful thing about rock bottom, things can only get better.
Here we are right now, no longer 17. Have we been around? Got some years on us and a new balance to see.
I got new shoes and I started running again. I got a pair of Brooks. Look at that, filling up. I love my new job. We have a dog, a massage chair. I still don't have sheets on my bed, but now I have a poster on the wall. However, every time that I was like, things are finally getting better, things are going my way, life would just be like, haha, joke's on you. Rolling off the lot at the tow truck place because my car got towed. I'm not really sure what the holdup is, but I started waiting outside and it started pouring rain. Update, second day in a row calling AAA because my car broke down. I've had my car back for not one day and got a parking ticket. Get my tire repaired. I think I did a better job like dealing with those things. It definitely like put a damper on my plans for the day. If we think about the positives, I wanted to go to Whole Foods this morning and now I'm halfway to Whole Foods. I'm so happy because I get to drive over my favorite bridge that I don't get to drive over as much anymore. It was like a balance of good and bad things happening, but like overall, just cool, chill girl. But then in July, things really got peachy, no pun intended.
I'm happy to report the side where I followed Claire's mom's recipe is better than the side that I did my own thing.
I started to feel like myself again. I feel like I could not be more myself right now. I'm drinking bubble tea, listening to Part of My Take, wearing my Hint sweatshirt. I've been pretty on top of my life. I'm so happy that I just got to have lunch outside. The heat has been making it so difficult to get in sufficient outdoors time. I started cleaning out the stuff under my bed and I found my favorite shoes, my box jump shoes, and coincidentally my friend Ben texted me and he was like, I'm doing box jumps today and thinking about you because we used to do box jumps together. My foot has been feeling better for like a month now, so I feel like it's time. We're up early this morning because we're headed to the beach for a little AM surf session. First wave of the day, get off my board. The board is in front of me. There's a big wave behind me and just pushes me straight into my board. I got the wind knocked out of me so hard. Overall, my summer was pretty solid. Play in the street right now. Oh, you guys can't see this is the street. Literally just walk into stuff. I really wanted to show you guys I parallel parked and I did such a good job. The car behind me left. For those keeping score at home, I just absolutely crushed the parallel parking. I've kind of just taught myself how to parallel park over the past month. It's been a lot of trial and error, but I haven't hit anyone else's car, which is more than I can say about normal parking. In the Krispy Kreme drive-thru, we let these random boys into our car because the people at the drive-thru weren't letting them order on foot, and then we sang Christmas songs with them. All right, Randy, are you ready? I tried to find the best grocery store in Richmond. I went to at least 9 different grocery stores and saved all of my receipts. I don't know how I just got a week's worth of fruit for less than $10. Also, keep in mind how much fruit I eat. Aldi's is the go-to. It might not be the best grocery store for you, but Aldi is so good. Like, guys, this is the biggest thing that's happened all year. I'm so happy. Showers are no longer closed, so I don't have to keep illegally taking showers anymore. I went to Goodwill and I got some new books. I like how they all look so nice together. I started reading The 5 People You Meet in Heaven. I did not even make it to the first page before crying. I cried at the dedication. We are like downtown right now. And of course, I ate a lot of ice cream. I crushed it. He said we were regulars. This was our last trip to Moon Rocks. For now. I filled up the punch card. We love you, Moon Rocks.
Everyone come to Moon Rocks. This is an advertisement for Moon Rocks Gelato.
Not sponsored, but low-key.
We need a new regular to replace Natalie.
No one can replace me.
To stand in Natalie's place while she's gone.
Exactly.
Until she's back.
Running out of storage because Claire and I are trying to have a photo shoot and
A joke photo shoot.
a joke, not a serious.
Claire and Natalie, we would never take real pictures.
Yeah.
Everything's a joke.
We're working on just like taking ourselves more seriously to take ourselves less seriously, because taking yourself not seriously is actually just a way to cover up taking yourself too seriously.
Don't put that in the vlog, that's too real.
But storage is low, gotta go buy. I'm rebranding Claire. They can know about the real me.
Oh no.
I actually recorded quite a few vlogs over the summer. I made banana bread granola. YouTube is like a really good creative outlet for me, and I really enjoy making videos, but I feel like I'm just bored with the things that I'm making. With vlogging, I feel this weird pressure that like every time I do something interesting, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to vlog this, even if I don't want to, because I'm like, oh, I want people to think that I have an interesting life, which is just like toxic. But again, I really enjoy creating videos. Making vlogs to me is making artwork. I want to keep vlogging if I want to, but also make videos where I think about the storyline a little bit in advance. What I'm trying to say is I'm thinking of rebranding my channel, but I'm also just gonna toss another probably on there because it seems like a lot of work. Alright, I gotta get back on the road. This is Indiana. Besides weekly vlogging, one of my other goals for the summer was to get a job, and I need to remind myself that I technically did have a job, actually 2 jobs, until like 2 days ago. In a lot of ways, I feel like I'm okay with not having a real job. I just worry about how other people are perceiving it. I do want to have a job that actually utilizes my college degree, but I would rather take my time and find something that I like. I realized that my problem with finding a job is kind of like my same problem with finding a boy. I don't like to keep my options open. I just like have my heart set on one specific thing and I won't accept anything else. I think probably the #1 reason why I don't have a job right now is because I haven't applied for any jobs. Carrying this affirmation card that says follow your heart, and I can't read it right now because I'm driving. One of the things I really like about the card, it says if you're not getting to where you want to be, it's probably because there's some cool stuff that you need to see along the way. I just read The Alchemist. I feel like one of the central messages of the book was like, if you have your goal in mind and you just keep working towards that end goal, it doesn't matter and you can't predict what path you're going to take. I feel like I get really like narrow focus, or what is the word for that? Tunnel vision on my goals, and I feel like this is just the universe's way of forcing me to go on an adventure, because I really like adventures, but I don't always let myself have them. just that my interests have changed a lot since I started college, figuring things out and want to pursue those interests. Probably going to be 2 to 3 years of gap now, which again, like, I feel like I'm super okay with. I feel like I'm driving my parents crazy because they have all this furniture that they're trying to give me, and they're like, Natalie, why can't you just get an apartment? But I felt like the only reasons that I wanted to stay in Richmond for my gap years was like resume reasons, and I didn't want to limit myself just because I wanted to make my CV look good, especially because I felt that my interests were changing anyway and there might be better opportunities somewhere else. I kind of arrived at Denver via process of elimination. It has a lot of the things that I'm looking for. Just going to check it out, see what it's about. I'm in Kansas, clearly. I don't know why would you go on vacation to Florida when you could come to Kansas? I'll have to drive through most of Kansas, but compared to the rest of the journey, from here, really just a hop, skip, and a jump. I just crossed the border and I can't stop crying. It's not sad, it's happy. Still looks like Kansas though.